right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got my buddy back from Wartrace, Miss Heidi, and she's here today to talk a little bit more about what she's doing down there as far as sharing the history of that beautiful little town with all the rest of us.
So I did a documentary. It's 55 minutes, and basically it is going to be my Christmas present to everybody. It's going to be airing right here on Channel 6, The Link, and kind of excited about that. Wednesday in the morning and Friday in the evening. Take a quick little look at what you guys are going to get a little bit to see of it.
Okay, let's have a little bit right here.
Come and take a walk with me. There's stories to be told. It's a soul-searching journey where the threads of times are vividly rewoven, revealing a town's spirit that echoes powerfully through every generation. Wartrace, A Living Soul, is a profound testament to heritage, connection, and the timeless beauty found in every small town across America. Don't just watch it, live it. Discover the soul that calls us all back home.
That's great. A living soul. And not every small town, I don't know, maybe every small town does have that.
You know, when I started doing the documentary, I started really kind of thinking that we aren't uncommon. There's a commonality that definitely links us, and it's the people that live in these little towns that had to really work hard to keep the towns alive. Because, I mean, you know as well as I do, there's so many little towns out there that aren't even alive anymore. They're just a little history point on a map somewhere with nothing there. And so it kind of meant a lot to me to be able to do this. This first one is the center of a wheel that has spokes that are going to come out. So there's going to be additional episodes for this one. So I'm trying to get this first one out there for everybody to see. If everybody can go out there and take a peek, that would be great. I'd greatly appreciate it. That way you understand what's coming up with the new episodes.
Well, and the thing about it is you look, and you made a very astute statement about what the business people had to do to keep the little towns alive, because you look at where the little towns that we're talking about are. Mm-hmm. Most all of them are on the railroad.
Yep.
And there was nothing. When the railroad came through, everything went to the town on the railroad, because that's where the people came through. That's where the products were delivered. And the Shelbyville.
So Wartrace was the hub to get into Shelbyville.
Yeah. I mean, Shelbyville was farmland.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal. Yeah. Wartrace was that's where the railroad was.
Iron line that brought the iron horse through town.
And that was all across the country, from the East Coast to the West Coast.
We go into some of those little towns that aren't but just a blip on a map anymore. Some of those little towns that had to move into the towns that were closer to the railroad. So I go into that a little bit in this documentary. I touch a little bit on everything on this one. We go into the people, the politics, the businesses. We go into a little bit of everything, the music and the arts. And then from there, each of these episodes is going to go deeper into each one of those topics.
Right.
So, yeah, this first one, I mean, I want to get it out there so everybody can understand what I mean by Wartrace, a living soul. But then to see it's a different way of doing a documentary. The history is there and it's accurate. I had to do a lot of research. It took me 3 years to get this first one done. It left me with enough footage, though, that I've got enough for other episodes. So we'll see. I think it'll all come together. I'm heading on to set right after this to get some more footage. So.
And there's, you talked about the musical side. you know, and this, of course, Tennessee, and of course, Nashville, Music City.
Yeah.
But all the things that happened around here, you know, there's a cultural tie through music
There is music and art.
to
Yep.
everything that's taken place.
Exactly.
And up in the Kentucky, and then of course you go to Memphis and New Orleans and Nashville, the triangle of American music.
Yep. That
It's
Americana.
all right here.
The blues, the country. Yeah. It is. It's pretty impressive. And it's going back to, I go to a place called Hop Springs on Sundays, and there's a group of artists that are trying to bring back a lot of what some of that history was as far as music is concerned. I appreciate that, for one.
And we have a lot of great, speaking of artists, we have a lot of great canvas artists.
Absolutely.
Around
I
here.
go into the art. I go into the industry even. Gallagher Guitar started in Wartrace. So art and music combined into an instrument.
Right, for sure.
So it's pretty interesting. It's a woven, weaved bunch of facts that I just absolutely love.
They got you, didn't they?
They did. They did. They did.
Well, we just wait for the next. We wait for the next
Next episode.
episode.
Yeah.
When do you think
Everybody,
that might be
thank
happening?
you so much for watching already. Everybody that's watched, we've had already aired on Wednesday in the morning, and then Saturday, actually, we aired Saturday in the evening. We're going to air again Wednesday at 8 in the morning, and we're going to air again on Fridays at 7 in the evening through just December. That's my Christmas gift to everybody out there. So
Yeah, we had to move it Friday night, this past Friday night, because of the Christmas
Yeah.
parade. So
Yeah.
we moved it to
Live.
Saturday.
Yep, they're shooting
But yeah, it's out there for you to watch it and get tuned in
it's
to
interesting.
the.
Kids
Leave
even
the
liked it. I mean,
cosmopolitan. Leave the cosmopolitan. You know, forget the jet. Be a rail. Ride the rails.
You're right.
Huh?
You're right.
Go find these beautiful little towns. And
Yeah,
Wartrace is
they're
one.
pretty amazing.
So what we want to do right now is thank you for watching what she's doing, but also thank you for 34 years of watching what we've done.
Yeah.
We've told stories and helped you find small niche things like this right here to keep your life interesting, living the soul of where we are
Yeah.
in the Mid-South, in the United States of America, the heart of the universe. And with that said, we love you. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next time.